Our breakaway rider. 3.4 kilometers remain to the stage finish. Zoe Backstead up the front here as well, as more firepower is added to the Canyon SRAM Zonda Crypto train. 2 more riders come through for them. Tiffany Cromwell and Agnieszka Skalniak-Solka come to the front as well to add to the firepower for them. Is it going to be too little, too late though? Tiffany Cromwell on the front here, one of the most experienced riders in the peloton. As we look back and we look to see Chiara Consoni there in the yellow jersey, just a little bit of an elbow there on the hip. Can she take another stage victory, and can she take the yellow jersey? Full gas on the front now by Canyon SRAM Zonda Crypto. 2.7 kilometers of the stage remain. 41 seconds is the gap for our lone leader. EF Education Oatly are up there as well, as our Uno X Mobility. UAE Team ADQ move around the outside. Have they left it too little, too late? This rider has been away for ever such a long time in a breakaway duo. She then went clear solo. Now she has 2.4 kilometers remaining. Alice, there's a bit more tricky terrain coming up. There is a bit of a climb to the finish. The gap is coming down. Can she do this?
I think it's still going to be very difficult for her to do this, especially because we have a kick up to the finish line. That definitely adds another element into it, and the speed differences can be so much there, especially when you have been out front all day, and the pace of the peloton will be so high right now, and the pace is only going to get higher with more and more teams looking to lead out, and we can see that pace now. EF starting to come up the right hand side of the road as Canyon SRAM just have 2 riders left for Consoni, and Schweinberger also up there for Human Powered Health, just slightly losing the wheel, and Consoni following her team as more riders head up to the front for Little Trek.
Little Trek not quite organised at the moment. Ava Holmgren just found her way to the front. We're looking back and we're seeing Clara Caponi just ahead of Emma Norsgaard. They're now together, the 3 riders from Little Trek. 30 seconds is the gap for Anne Keinenberg. She's approaching 1.5 kilometres to go. Not long until she will see the Flamme Rouge with 1 kilometre remaining. Peloton splitting here around this roundabout. Looking to see them safely round this final roundabout here. 1.4 kilometres remain, racing into Krasnik for the final stage of the Women's Tour of Poland. We've got the Cofidis women's team up towards the front here, just profiting from that roundabout, looking round to see where their team leader is. We're looking out for Valentine Fortin. She's rider number 84 for the Cofidis women's team. She's in 3rd wheel for their lead-out train. Sarah Roy moves up now as well, looking around to see where her sprinter is. Still, Canyon SRAM Zonda Crypto are in control of things, with Zoe Backstead on the front, just ahead of Maria Martins. Chiara Consoni in 3rd wheel in that yellow jersey. We're approaching 1 kilometre to go, Alice. She's still got 20 seconds.
She has, from around 800 metres to go after the couple of left-hand forks that we do have here is the first of them. Then they do start to head uphill, and like we said, the speed difference can be quite big here, but with 20 seconds she definitely still has a chance, and she really needs to dig into the line. Behind there's a lot of organisation. Uno X haven't got themselves together, as we can now see Keinenberg. She is onto this drag up with 600 metres to go. They are going to start to hit the cobblestone section, as now we can see the peloton behind.
Inside the final 500 metres for Anne Keinenberg on the Volker Vessel cycling team. She's giving it absolutely everything. She's taken the peloton by surprise. She was away for ever such a long time in a 2-up breakaway. Then she went solo. Have the peloton left it too late? Zoe Backstead on the front for Canyon SRAM Zonda Crypto. We approach the cobbled section now. It looks like the peloton are back in control. Maria Martins looks around to see where Chiara Consoni is. The yellow jersey unleashes her sprint now. The breakaway rider is caught, and Consoni is going clear. The yellow jersey going to add to her victory from stage 1. It's been a perfect lead out by Canyon SRAM Zonda Crypto, and Chiara Consoni is ahead of her nearest rivals coming into the finishing straight. Absolute perfection here from Canyon SRAM Zonda Crypto. Chiara Consoni takes her 2nd victory this week.
That was a massive sprint from them. She got dropped off perfectly by her teammate, and you could see the speed that she sprinted from there, really using that as a launch pad.
Linda Zanetti looks like she was second on the line there. She was the winner of the second stage. Congratulating Chiara Consoni. What an absolutely brilliant lead-up. They timed that to absolute perfection. Inside 500 metres to go, and Keinenberg was still away. We were asking the question, would she be caught? But she was. Chiara Consoni taking a fantastic victory at the end there, ahead of Linda Zanetti. She also seals the overall victory at this race.
It was actually Emma Norsgaard in the end there as well, sprinting for Lidl Trek, coming in third position, but they did